If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another player review. Today I'm going to take a look at the season objective. Well, it's not a season objective, is it? It's like you get in the past, the season, yeah. I don't know what level it is, I can't quite remember, but I chose the Nigerian right mid from Bordeaux. His name is Samuel Kalu. 4-star, high medium, 5'9". The reason I chose him really is because it was realistically the only player I could fit into a decent team. I'll show you the team in a second. I will be able to review the Japanese player as well. There's another account I can use that has the Japanese player unlocked. I forget his name now. In terms of his stats, I thought this guy would be very usable as well because he has a lot of the things that I look for in a player. So for instance, 98 pace or acceleration, 88 sprint speed is going to be very good, 89 attack positioning, 88 finishing. I don't use wingers. I use them as strikers or as cams depending on how good their passing is. So for instance, Kalu will be my right-sided striker alongside Mawalida, maybe, the League SBC card, and then I will probably play an icon in behind. And again, I'll show you the team in just a second so you'll be able to see that. But for a striker, actually a very good start. His passing is decent across the board considering he's only an 85 rated right mid. Nice building blocks, shall we say. 81 short passing, 81 vision. If you want to play him as an actual right mid or right wing, maybe you could give him a Deadeye or something, boost that passing up, and there we go. Maybe even an artist, actually, because then you could get a nice boost on the dribbling, because the dribbling is great across the board, actually. It's sort of mid 80s to low 90s, apart from the reactions, which are going to need a boost. And that is exactly what the chem style will do that I intend to put on him today. The stamina at 89 is very good. I probably won't need to take him off at all because that's sort of end game stamina, really. I mean, obviously, if you can get it 90 plus, you're laughing, but anything 85 and above, and I think you can survive on that right until the end of the game. And of course, 99 jumping should be interesting. He is only 5'9", but if I do decide to put a ball into the penalty area, who knows? In terms of the chem style, or rather in terms of the team first, this is the squad that I have. It's sort of a Premier League, French League hybrid with a couple of icons dotted around the place. Packed Haji yesterday from the mid-icon pack, so a bit of a mixed bag of emotion there. And of course I picked Nesta from the first icon swaps. In terms of the chem style, no, not going to put an engine on him here. You have no idea what I have in mind. I'm going to put a marksman on him, and the reason for that is because, like I said, I'm going to use him as a striker. If you want to use him as a different type of player, like I said, right wing, right mid, centre mid, cam, whatever, then marksman won't be for you. If, like me, you play a 4-1-2 and 2 narrow, and you either have to play him as a striker or a box-to-box midfielder, then maybe the marksman could be the one that you're after. 10 on the finishing takes him up to 98. Shot power is now up to 88, and the attack positioning goes to 94, which I thought was very, very good. Long shots up to 87 as well, which could be invaluable. We'll have to wait and see how many of those he manages to get away. And then, of course, the ball control up to 90, dribbling up to 92. The agility is up to 96, but the most important one is the reactions. Takes him up to a 83, which is very, very important because we have the agility, we have the pace, we have the ball control and the dribbling. We needed the reactions to be semi-usable for him to be able to do quick drag backs, direction changes and things like that. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with it on paper. Of course, we do boost that strength. I know some people said to me yesterday when I did the Daniel James review that you need to boost his strength, it's not high enough. When you get a player that has sort of anything under 60 strength, doesn't matter how much you boost it by because you can't boost it enough to make the change significant. So when it comes to his strength being 44, it's unfortunate, but if I tried to boost it by 10, it's still only 54. It's not going to make enough difference for you to care about it, so I'm going to completely ignore it. Okay, we do get a +5, that takes him up to 49, but it's not going to make a difference, right? So that's the team. Like I said, 4-1-2-2, right-sided striker, Mo Leader and him up front, Haji in behind, and the two centre mids are going to be Kante and Mole. Although, saying that, Mole is probably a much better cam, and I'm not sure whether it would be a better idea for me to play maybe Awar in there. It works as well. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Awar and Kante will be the CMs, and Thiago Mendes will be the CDM. Moalida into Kalu here. He's got a lot of pace, Kalu, so we're going to try and use it. I tell you what, he feels a lot taller than a 5'9" player. Played a ball in toward Kante inside the penalty area there. Didn't quite come off for him, but he's got his frame seems a bit bigger than a 5'9" frame. You know, like you'd expect him to feel quite short, and he doesn't. You know, Kante is what, 5'7", but he seems on the ball at least much bigger than that. Poor touch from him really, but opened up the space in the end. Here's Kalu. Ball through to Moalida. I could have played it. I should have and could have, and that's a foul, surely. Should have played it through to Kalu, who'd made a great run in fairness, and he split the defenders, and all I needed to do was just slot it through, and I didn't see it. It's my own fault. Hadji into Kalu, Kalu's forward runs are really long. They're deep. He runs deep into the opposing half. Here he is on the ball. No, that's Moalida. That's Kalu. What a turn that is. The ball's a bit too close to the goalkeeper. Surely he's going to score, and he does. That's good control. Well, he over-exerted himself, really. The touch was very heavy. Luckily, he's got 98 acceleration. He got there before the goalkeeper did. You need to remember the ball roll. He's in there to score. He likes his forward runs, does our Kalu. He gets forward a lot, and he goes really deep trying to beat the line. The problem with that, of course, is that half the time he gets caught offside. But on that occasion, he reacted quite well. He was very quick off the mark, and we've got ourselves a goal. Here's Kalu. Hadji with a little drag back into Kalu. Ball forward to Moalida, who's onside, who doesn't... I mean, Moalida has insane pace. Somehow manages to hold off the defenders. But what I was about to say before we managed to get that goal, he has insane pace, and yet he was still being caught by defenders. The ball was a straight A pass from Kalu. It wasn't a through ball, so maybe that took the sting out of the momentum. I don't know. But somehow managed to hold off the defenders, get a goal, and that's 1 assist and 1 goal now for Kalu. Does he just want games played with Dejan? Kalu, Moalida. Look at the run. Kalu are getting through the middle here. Well, I tried something and it was stupid. Hadji, good ball through to Kalu actually, who's got Moalida. Look at the space. Hadji on the overlap, plays a good ball into him. It's going to come back into Kalu here, and that is a goal, and that should be the end of the game. Nesta in there to make a challenge. This is where things can get dangerous for my opponent. Kalu to Moalida. Kalu again. He's just tearing away from people. Plays it back across. Moalida first time effort. That's a very, very poor effort. I kind of wanted to hit him with his right foot. But again, just tearing through the defence. Aouar with some sexy footwork. Plays a great ball through to Digne, by the way. Can Digne tap that inside? Moalida, ball through to Kalu, hat-trick. That wasn't pace. That was just excellent passing, and we've just carved him open once more. To be fair, going forward, I actually feel like this guy's going to score. And then we nick the ball, and he doesn't know what to do defensively because we're so quick. But that time, great pass up the left, and the goalkeeper's got no idea what's going on. Hadji's got it deep in his own half. He is starting to flag a little bit in terms of energy. Good ball through to Kalu, who's got pace. Over the top through ball to Moalida. Bang! In the back of the net. Great bit of football. Once again, even though we're in the 80th minute, we've caught him on the break with the front two. And we've scored the 6th in the game. I tell you what, second half, I swear he's handed the controller to his mum or something. He is so much better in the second half. This guy is quick. And I wasn't really expecting him to be as fast as he is, because I thought the sprint speed would hold him back a little bit. You know, having 88 sprint speed does sound good, but when you've got 98 acceleration, you kind of think, well, there's going to be a little drag there, you know, like he's going to set off really quickly, almost top speed, and then you're going to feel that little drag back, and it didn't. I didn't feel it at all. Him and Moalida up front were electric, and his positioning is very, very good. Of course, 94 with a chem style. To be fair, 89 without a chem style. He's only an 85 rated player as well. This is a weird one for me, because I really liked him. There wasn't really anything fundamentally wrong with him. In fact, apart from the strength aspect of the card, I think he's almost the perfect specimen for a striker in this game. You know, he's got finishing. He's got in that one game I showed you, I think he got 3 and 3. There was another game where he scored as well. He got... I think I showed you that one as well. I've only recorded like 3 games. I've played about 6 or 7, but I've only recorded 3 of them. But either way, he scored in nearly every game I've played with him up until now. He gets so many assists because what I tend to do is obviously play him through. He runs all the way down to the byline. He waits, he drags it back, and it's normally Hadji running into the penalty area who just blasts it home. So it's a good card, and he's up 10 overall from the 75, a card that I didn't even know existed. And I think it's usable, and that's strange because in a game where you get some 88, 89 rated cards that are just not usable, and then all of a sudden you get an 85 rated card like this, which I am literally saying to you, you could put into a team and take into a weekend league if you really wanted to. The only problem with it, of course, is links. You'd need to either get icons around it to give the chemistry or some French league players, but either way, regardless of what you decide to do, you're going to have a very, very good quick player with excellent ball control and very good finishing. On top of that, of course, unbelievable positioning. I liked him a lot. I think if you're going to choose one of the 3 and you chose Kalu, you would not be disappointed. If you have enjoyed the player review, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.